Good morning, or good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Meditate with me. My name is Kareem. It's my pleasure to be here with you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the purpose of these sessions is number one, for me to be starting my day on the right foot with the right intention, the right energy, and the right focus to have my own perspective, software, and programming aligned with my conscious actions. And number two, to provide any guidance or a little bit of accountability for anyone who needs that in their own meditation practice. The reason why we meditate are to have a calm, relaxed state of being, to allow for our central nervous system to relax, and to allow for solutions to problems to arise, to have clarity, or even to just have a few moments of peaceful stillness. The primary purpose for meditation is to balance the subconscious mind with the conscious mind and effort. Very often, we find ourselves striving, trying to achieve something, or do something, or create something, be something, whatever it is. And we work harder towards that, but we don't achieve our goal. We don't get to that aim. And the reason for this is because the conditioning that we have had throughout our life, the subconscious programming that we have that has been updated and wired ever since we were born, even before we were born, does not align with those conscious efforts. Some traumatic experience, some very powerful experience we may have had in our life, typically when we're younger, gets imprinted into our psyche. And it tells us constantly in the background what it is that we are worth, what we deserve, what we should have, what we shouldn't have, who we are, what we are, all of these things. And whether we like it or not, we know it or not, or understand it or not, that is happening in the background. It's happening in our subconscious. It's like a closet full of a bunch of little monsters that are dictating how our life should be. So, through meditation, we create a bridge, channel between the subconscious and conscious mind. We open that closet door. We're able to see what's in there, sift through it all, and pull out what we don't need. See what we do need from something, take it, integrate it into ourselves, and then release our attachment to the rest of it. So, the key to a good meditation practice is a comfortable seated position, legs crossed, seated on a cushion, either on the floor or a couch. This elevates the hips higher than the ankles, alleviating pressure on the ankles, the knees, the hips, the lower back, shoulders open, tailbone tucked under, shoulders open, elbows acting like anchors, holding down and open the shoulders, palms facing up or down on the knees. I prefer up, allows for the shoulders and the chest to open more. Chin slightly forward, head being held up as if floating by a golden string. This posture helps to remove the obstacle of the body in the meditative practice. Very often we find ourselves trying to meditate and we can't because we have a little itch or an ache or a pain or something like that. And it's because the body is out of alignment. And the body also is affected by the subconscious mind, which is going to try to keep you from going deep in your meditative practice and penetrating it right? It acts as a gatekeeper. Many reasons for this, but one primary reason is because of the negative ego projecting itself, protecting itself, keeping you from getting rid of things you don't need, getting rid of the things that are holding you back. So you can also sit in a chair, and if you're sitting in a chair, it should be upright, feet planted on the ground, hands on the knees, back up against the backrest, chin slightly forward as well. Once we've removed the obstacle of the body, it becomes much easier to sit for a longer period of time. But a person who hasn't practiced sitting, first of all, will find it difficult. So you meditate as much as you're able to in the beginning. And you allow for that to grow over time. You have to have patience for yourself in this process. Okay? Patience is the number one key to meditation. To ground ourselves into this practice, before we begin, do a short breathing exercise. And what we're going to do is known as a 3-part breath. It is one inhale. Everything is done through the nose. One inhale in 3 parts. First, we expand the diaphragm as we breathe into the belly, expanding the belly. This is actually contracting the diaphragm, excuse me. Contracting the diaphragm, breathing, expanding into the belly, the first part of the breath. Then the second part, we breathe into the chest area, really like inflating from the bottom up. And then with our last part of this breath, we take one last full sip that we possibly can into the upper collarbone area. Hold our breath for about a second and a half, 2 seconds, and then slowly and controlled exhale through the nose. That looks something like this. Constrict the airway as we exhale, allowing for a more controlled exhale. Let's take a full breath before we start that again together. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale fully. Three-part in-breath, round 1. Breathe into the belly. Chest. Sip it in. Hold. Exhale. Round 2. Inhale, belly. Chest. Sip it in. Hold. Exhale. Inhale, belly. Chest. And sip it in. Hold. And exhale. Relaxing into an effortless breathing pattern. While we meditate, don't want to attach to anything, any thoughts in the mind. We find ourselves attaching to a thought. Just focus on your breath for a few moments in the soft, slow inhale, controlled exhale. Then after a few breaths, release that as well. Allow your eyes to close if they haven't already. While we meditate, we'll listen to some soft music with gentle nature sounds. If you have to see yourself somewhere, maybe it's in a forest next to a still lagoon on a smooth rock. Keeping the eyes closed, begin to gently come back to your body through the breath, feeling your inhale move down through you into your spine, your limbs, fingertips, and toes. As you exhale up the spine and out of the crown of the head in the form of golden light. In this moment here is the perfect opportunity to recite your daily affirmations, your mantras, words of power. Review your goals. That channel between the subconscious and conscious mind is now fully open, even in this state of awareness. See yourself going through your day, not only acting and doing all the things that you want to and have planned, but also feeling, truly feeling the emotions that you want to feel throughout your day. Those positive emotions, those emotions will pull you forward throughout your day towards the end that you want. And the key to truly manifesting anything is to feel the feelings you will have, you would have, you do have when you accomplish, do, or achieve the things that you want. It's not the things that we want, really. It's the feeling that we have, the feeling that we get when we accomplish something. We strive for something. We strive for something. And when we get it, we have this wonderful elation, this joy. And then moments after, it could be however long amount of time, but at some point in time, we lose the feeling from that thing. Truly the feeling that we want, that we're after. And in truth, all feelings are already inside of you. They are there at every moment for you to have, to feel happy, joy, bliss, abundance, worth. They're already inside of you. You can feel them now. See yourself in the moment accomplishing something, and you'll feel it. Feel that moment. Feel it. Constantly hold that presence in you, and it will pull you towards what you want, whatever that aim is in life. Recite your affirmations, your goals, your mantras. Remember that this state of awareness and bliss here is available to you at any time, just by taking a few moments to sit still, become present in your own self, just breathing gently. This universe is yours. You are the living, breathing, walking, talking manifestation of this universe, made of it, by it, for it, from it, so that you could experience your own self in all of your facets. You are this universe. And when you meet someone throughout your day, remember that this is your own self looking back at you in the form of another reflection. And so greet yourself how you would love to feel, how you would love to be greeted, your own self now. Share the present awareness that you have in you now with everyone by letting it emanate from you wherever you go, no matter what the experience. Thank you for joining me this morning. If you have enjoyed this session, I'd love it if you would just like this video, subscribe to the channel, share it with anyone who you'd think would benefit from a little bit of accountability and guidance in their own meditation practice, so we can expand this mastermind we have every morning on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let it grow, let it share, and expand. Leave me a comment down below for anything that you've enjoyed, anything you would like to see on this channel. Leave me a comment below. Help me with that. Love to create more content for you. Have more coming up, but I'd love to hear from you. And if you're not liking it, let me know that too. I'm wishing you a beautiful, blessed Monday morning. Amazing start to your week. And I look forward to meditating with you again Wednesday morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for joining me. I'm grateful for you showing up. Grateful for you showing up for yourself. Have an amazing day.